started?
We are up to, we got up to Pasuk, we got up to Pasuk Hey.
What page we?
Page Ayin Ches. Give me a Parshas Achleinus. Let's get back over here.
Yes.
Is it Umea?
What was it?
Pasuk Hey. Shlomo, please, you want to start? 1 second.
ומעין הדת בני ישראל ייקח שני שעירי עזים לחטאת והיה אחד לעולה. So for the sake of the congregation,
just not for the sake, and from
the congregation of Bnei Yisrael, you will take. He shall take.
We're talking about Aaron, right?
Right. He shall take 2. Sirei. What kind of
goats
are
they translate young goats.
Young goats for a sin offering, and an ayil, which is like
ayil echad, and 1 ram.
One ram for an olah.
Right. It's interesting you said it's a deer. First of all, there are no only domesticated animals, only behemoths could be offered up as sacrifices. Chayos, which were wild, not wild animals, but non-domesticated, even kosher animals like deer, anything like that, they cannot be offered as a korban.
You mean they glue the ayils?
So that's why there's 7. There are 3 kosher behemoths.
I think we're opening up and down the hills.
And there's 7 kosher chayos. Okay, and what you said, ayol, which is ayol is
Ram.
ibex or something like that. Anyway, that is what is called ayol. Ayol. Okay, but ayil is a ram, a male sheep, and it's in its 2nd year at least.
So this is an ayil.
Ayil, right?
Ayil.
Okay, ayil echad, 1 ram la'olah as a burnt offering. Good. Any Rashi on this? There's no Rashi on this. Okay. Now, by the way, the Gemara explains that as opposed to what it said before, the par in pasuk b'zei shava Aaron HaKodesh, but par ben boka lachatos v'ayil la'olah. This par ben boka, which was a young bull, also in its 2nd year, lachatos as a sin offering, that was from his own pocket. The Kohen Gadol had to provide that from his own pocket. The ayil and some of the ayil as well. Okay. However, on Meis Adas B'nei Yisrael, from the congregation of Yisrael, he shall take. This is provided from the general korban fund.
That's for the sin offering.
That's for these 2 goats, which are for a sin offering.
Right.
But also there was
And
also
that's
ayil
always the
echad
case.
la'olah. There was 2 ayils. There was 1 ayil la'olah for the Kohen Gadol himself, and there was also another ayil la'olah, which was from the public fund.
Oh.
I'm going to see that we're offered up separately. Okay?
Interesting.
Now,
Okay.
Pasuk Vav now.
V'hikriv Aaron et par hakatat asher lo kiper
V'chiper
v'chiper ba'ado uba'ad beito. So Aaron came close.
Aaron
to the
shall
par.
he shall bring near,
He shall bring near the par for a sin offering.
right? Asher lo, that which is his.
That is his, and 2 of the
Where's 2?
young.
V'chiper, where was he? Skip the line. V'chiper ba'ad.
The kiper, and his ba'ado, and for the come.
He shall atone ba'adoi.
He shall atone
for
as a
himself.
witness for his house.
No, ba'adoi doesn't mean as a witness. Ba'adoi means for himself,
For himself and his house.
for his household. Okay, we're going to see what that means. Okay?
What's uv'ad?
Means, ba'ad means on, well, it's interesting what it actually means. It means for, in this sense, or on behalf.
On behalf of
on
himself.
behalf of himself and behalf of his household.
Okay, but ba'ado,
Right.
It's
Now
okay,
Rashi's going to say
it's-
now. Normally,
it's
when
about
we use
the
this
same.
term, Rashi's going to dwell on this. But normally, this term refers to actually sprinkling the blood or doing some sort of service with the sacrifice. However, that cannot be its expression over here, as Rashi's going to point out, is because here we have the animal hasn't been slaughtered yet. Right? We're not up to the stage of doing the service of the sacrifice yet. This is prior to the service of the sacrifice. So this is what Rashi's going to dwell on. Okay?
okay.
Let's see the Rashi.
Etpar hakatat asher lo.
Right.
Okay, and again, that the par is
The
is
sin
is-
offering
is
bull.
sin office that is his.
Right.
Okay. Now,
Now Rashi said, who is the which is that Asheroi?
more
Ha'omor.
le mala.
That this is mentioned before, i.e. in Pasuk Gimel. It says, "Bezoy Shov Aaron HaKodesh B'far Ben Boker Lachatos V'Ailol." So this is the same parachatos, which we mentioned before in Pasuk Gimel. It says, "B'far Ben Boker Lachatos." This is the parachatos we're referring to here. Okay.
No, I don't get it. It says more that it is.
Hamor Lamala, which is
that
mentioned.
which is said,
Right, which is mentioned.
which is
Hamor
mentioned
above.
Okay.
Now, where was it mentioned above?
In Gimel, you said.
Right.
Okay, and
The
Levenachah, and you learn
And it teaches you here.
She
Mishaloi,
that is from his.
comes from his, right? Veloi Mishal Tzibur, and not from the public funds.
Fund.
Okay, so that's what I mentioned before. I know that's it. That says Veloi Mishal Tzibur. Okay.
Okay, then it says Huba becomes.
No, Shemishaloi Huba. It
so
comes from
that it comes from his, and not from the public.
Right.
Okay.
Anyways, that's the
From
contrast
possession,
over here.
Michelle.
Okay, anyways, we said the 2 goats for a sin offering and the 1 ram as a burnt offering, that's from the Eisadas B'nai Yisrael. That came from the public fund of the community fund. However, this Par Ben Boker Lachatos, this young bull, as a sin offering, that's what this pasuk is saying. V'hikrav es pachatos asher loy. No, it had to come from his own pocket. That's because we're going to see later that this korban, this bull, acted as a sin offering for Aaron and his family and for the Kohanim.
Right, that's the part.
Right, that's the power. That was the third
All
thing.
the Kohanim?
All the Kohanim. So, but he twice did vidui, he twice did a confession with this, one for himself and his own immediate household, and the second time he did again another confession, again on this same power, for Aaron, for all the priests. Okay, but that was that. And then, afterwards, he did another confession on one of the goats, because one of the goats was going to be slaughtered as a sin offering, and the other one went to Azazel. Okay? Now, okay, then it says.
But prepare to attend for himself in his house.
Right, apart
In his hand.
Ba'adoi, on his behalf, or
On his
Ba'adoi,
behalf. Right, this is the thing. Okay, on behalf of himself in his house.
right.
Okay.
Now, what does that mean? So Rashi says it means normally when you say the chiper means to make an atonement, means to sprinkle the blood or do some sort of service. So Rashi says no, that's not the meaning here.
Oh, it's not. Okay. It says mitvadeh alav avanotav.
He makes a confession, right? He confesses upon it his
confession upon it
his
sins.
Right?
And the sins of his house.
Right. So that's what Rashi's saying over here. Since we haven't shechted it yet, and if that's what the Sifsei Chachamim adds at the bottom of the side, the kapara mamish lo have lachas rikas adam. So it actually said that the proper atonement only comes afterwards with the sprinkling of the blood, and that hadn't happened yet because we hadn't shechted it. Okay? Very good. Let's go around again. Luke, pasuk ches.
Yes?
Yeah. We're actually Zay, pasuk Zay.
ולקח es shnei hasirim and he will take 2 lambs,
young goats,
young goats,
or the young goats, because these are the same 2 we mentioned before. Okay? She'll take the 2 young goats.
mead, osam, and stand them up.
Position them.
Livnei Hashem, before God. Pesach, Ohel Moed, at the opening of the tent of meeting.
Right, this is right. At the entrance of the
entrance. Okay.
No Rashi. No Rashi.
Okay. V'nasan, and he gave.
V'nasan Aaron. Aaron shall put.
And Aaron shall put al shnei hasirim, on the 2 young goats, go ralot, a lottery. Lots. Go ral echad, 1 lot, lashem, to God. The go ral echad, and 1 lot la Azazel, to Azazel.
Right.
Still in
Rashi.
Rashi.
Right, so this, yes, there's Rashi on this. Nasan Aaron Shnei Asim Golos. Right, then Aaron shall put on the 2 goats lots. Okay? Let's see the Rashi. You have the Rashi there?
V'nasan Aaron al shnei hasirim, go ralot. Ma'amid, he positions echad, 1, liyamin,
1 to the right.
the liyamin, to the right, the aleph, the
Echad.
and 1, the
one.
echad, and 1 lismol, to the left.
Okay.
And Osein, and he places shtei yadav, his 2 hands, bakalvi,
into the lottery box.
Vinotel, and takes goral, a lot, biyamin, in his hand,
In his right hand.
Vechavero, and his friend.
It means the other one, means the matching lot, right? The other lot. Is
small, in his left hand. V'nosein, and he places Alehem, upon them.
Upon these 2 goats.
Upon the 2 goats.
And also he has the box over there with the 2 lots inside it. Didn't know what it was. And then he put his hands in, okay? Took out the 2 lots, put the right on the one, and he didn't know what it was.
Right.
And then he took them out and put one on the animal to his right, and the other one on the animal to his left.
Why did it tell you in Midrash that you always put the right one on the right, you pick the right one?
The right one always went on the one for Hashem.
Why?
Why was that? I guess to show that there's HaKodesh Baruch Hu was obviously the right one is more kosher, is more has more importance and more. I guess also it was like a sign that HaKodesh Baruch Hu was with them.
Yeah.
It wasn't just a chance, a happenstance. Okay?
Es shekasuv bo, what was written in it.
Lashem.
Lashem.
That means for Hashem. For Hashem.
Lashem, to Hashem. Who, Lashem.
That was for Hashem. Okay?
The one that was written for Hashem was
going to be designated for Hashem, which means it was going to be slaughtered and offered as a sin offering.
So it could be the left or the right. We don't know.
Technically, yes.
Okay.
That's what Yaakov mentioned. And the Midrash says, the Midrash that it always came out.
That the right one was
for Hashem. Yeah. Es
shekasuv bo, and it's written in the
that which was written upon it.
Upon it.
Lazazel,
to Lazazel, Mishtaleach,
was sent away.
Was sent La'azazel, to Azazel.
Now, what is Rashi's going to say? What is this word Azazel?
Azazel, who har az v'kasha. It was a mountain, something and difficult.
Right.
What's az?
Az means like
harsh,
firm, very hard.
Oh, hard.
Meaning means very rocky, but kosher.
Where was this mountain? By the river?
Somewhere, yes. The kosher and very
Rugged.
rugged, yes, maybe that's the right word. So he goes on to explain. Suk Gavoya.
Gavoa.
It was a high cliff, a high
Cliff.
precipice. Right? Shneema
Shne'emar, as it is stated, Eretz
Gzeira.
Gzeira.
Later on, the pasuk says, "We attempted to way to Azazel to Eretz Gzeira, which was a land of rugged, jagged rock. That all means cut out. So it's like it was very
Jagged cuts.
like jagged rock. Okay? That's what it was referred to.
I
So
also
therefore, when the animal got pushed off, it says, the Mora actually says, it was a gun already long before it reached the ground.
So why does it seem to say in the Torah that it's let to go free? It says it goes free in the wilderness to Azazel.
Where is it?
lets it go through. Find it so
Shilach es hasoy b'midbar. He releases into the wilderness. Yeah, 1 second.
That's a fish.
Oh, couldn't
Not
see.
sure.
Stephen. Fish. Right fish.
What?
Fish. Tsama. He's brought a big salmon to show you.
Yeah, well,
Those salmon.
we'll be talking. But
Okay,
you said
then
that's
I'm
right.
sure. Yeah, we'll have to see when
So
we
he's
get there.
told me, because you get the impression, or I got the impression from reading it, that the goat was let to go free and live
Shoot
its
the
life.
cliff, yeah.
Yeah,
Then you
but-
find out from the sources that it
No, it means it
killed.
definitely was killed. It means it was pushed off the cliff, and like it was very jagged rock, and it says
Well,
that
that's what he didn't
by
find.
the time it reached the ground, it was like
was torn up.
torn out in pieces.
And a very painful death also.
I guess so, as far as animals are concerned, it was pretty. The idea was it's symbolic that this is really what should have been done to every Jew who sinned. This goat acted as an atonement for them. Yes, Yaakov.
I've got a misunderstanding here. I don't know if you know where Montefiore's windmill is.
Yes.
And I was shown that over towards the temple, that's where Azazel was, but it's not that Azazel. There's another, it's called Azazel. There's a place called Azazel. My question really is,
I don't know
if
who
you're
that.
taken into the desert, no, it's not obviously the same as Azazel. Regardless of what I've just said now, if he's going in the wilderness, I thought it's all quite nearby the temple. How are they going to...
So, first of all, the Gemara says it was a certain distance away, and they needed...
Well, if you go in the desert, it's miles away, isn't it? It's not
No, it was towards the past Male Adumim.
Yeah,
That's a long way.
Not so far,
Maybe
but it was,
it's
and they had special places where they stopped on the way. They could... Because
It wasn't near that, was it? I thought it'd be quite
It was a
near.
considerable distance.
I wonder if it's Mukutse Darja. Well, it's a place to hiking is very.
I don't know.
So how many miles are you talking
the
about?
Darja, I know, my kids have been there.
How many miles are you talking about from it?
It said, the Gemara says it took them,
Oh, I
it
thought
was
it
a
was
distance,
I thought it was like round the corner.
it was about a couple of hours.
Cool. I thought they do it all like convenience, not like
A couple of hours distance. It was made the cheshbon until he got there and came back.
Wow.
It was interesting, in the whole Avodah,
Yeah.
they sent away, they had the whole thing, and then there was a gap between after they sent this animal away to Azazel, and they had to wait till they saw that after the animal had been knocked off, pushed
All
off
the
the cliff,
signs.
then the string,
Yeah,
thread, turned from scarlet to white. And once they saw that sign, only then did they continue anything else that was Chris. Torah,
Sure.
and was the rest of the Avodah of that day.
Right.
Okay?
I was just
I
5
made the
minutes.
cheshbon once, it was a gap of about 3-4 hours.
Oh, it was more convenience, like, you know.
Wow.
So it's like there
It's
was
a
a
lot.
break. There was a break in between. I don't know exactly what they did during that time. I have no idea.
Oh,
But that's the cheshbon when it comes out of the cheshbon.
They were pins and needles.
Yeah, I suppose so. Yeah.
I mean, everyone's seen.
Because that was a comment. If it didn't turn white,
Right, that means Pashpor hadn't atoned for them.
you trouble. Yeah. So they went pins and needles.
And there was a big procession where all the Coins were on the, saw the goat going for an hour along the,
It was quite a distance away from town.
so a lot of people saw the goat.
When they did lead the goat.
Right.
They led the goat.
Okay.
They gave him food.
Fish.
So maybe Darja.
Could be. Okay, next, Mordechai, Pasuk Tes.
והקריב אהרון את השעיר אשר עליו הגורל להשם ועשהו חטאס.
Hikriv Aaron Esasor. Aaron brought near the goat, Asher Olav Hagorel Hashem, which had come upon it the lot to be for Hashem, V'asohu Chatos, meaning he designated it to be a Chatos. Okay, we're going to see, generally after this term, Asor means they already slaughtered it as a Chatos. And we're going to see from the continuation of the Pasuk, he hadn't slaughtered it yet. Means he should designate it. As Rashi points out, Asor Chatos means he should proclaim, announce that this animal shall be a Chatos. Let's see Rashi, Asor Chatos, you have the Rashi?
So you're doing two things for atonement? You're throwing the goat off the...
Yes, no, there's two parts to it. Right, there's first of all offering one as a sin offering, and the other one was sent to us as both of them were two parts to their atonement. Okay, says Rashi. V'asohu chatos. You have the Rashi at the top of the second column.
ועשהו חטאס כשמניח הגורל עליו קורא לו שם.
When he places the lot upon it, he gives it the animal a name, קורא לו שם. And what does he say? V'oiman, he says,
והשם
Chatos. Right? For Hashem, 8 sin offering. Okay, so the point is that what Rashi is saying, this is what it means. Asor Chatos, by proclaiming this animal to be for Hashem, it wasn't just ended there, saying this is for Hashem. He said, this is for Hashem as a sin offering. As a Chatos.
And that's the name?
That's the name. Hashem
Ruby,
Chatos.
there's someone
You want to speak the next pasuk? Okay.
Can I do it?
We'll still get a chance. You'll still get to the next one. Okay. Don't worry, you have quite a bit. You get more Rashi actually.
You've got the fish, I mean fish anyway.
Anyway. Okay. This is official.
Oh!
Okay. Pasuk Yud.
Yud, okay, ושעיר אשר עליו
Olav Hagorel
לעזאזל,
Yo'omad Chai
שסתם פרטים לפני השם,
Lechaper Olav
prepared to atone for him, ושלח ארסל לעזאזל במדבר, she sent to go to
Lazazel Hamidbar.
the desert.
What is this Ya'amod Chai?
Okay, Guru Rashi is going to explain what that means. Soe, and let's translate. And the goat, Asher Olav Hagorel Azazel, upon who came the lot to be for Azazel, Yo'omad Chai, shall be standing alive. Okay? Should be positioned while still alive, before Hashem, Lechaper Olav, to act as atonement for him. The Shalach Yisrael Azazel Hamibar, to send it away to Azazel, to the desert.